In North Texas, the night of September 5th was shaken by severe storms that transformed tranquility into absolute chaos. A cold front moving southeast unleashed a system of violent winds, hail, and lightning that affected millions of residents. From dusk on, the sky began to darken with dense, threatening clouds. Within minutes, the calm was replaced by wind gusts reaching up to 60 miles per hour, surprising thousands of people in streets, stadiums, and open spaces. The most critical moment came during the highly anticipated Friday night football games. What was supposed to be a sports evening ended up becoming an emergency, with attendees desperately seeking shelter under secure structures.
Oh man, it broke the neighbor's tree. Oh.
In Dallas, anemometers recorded gusts of 60 miles per hour, while sustained winds of 55 miles per hour were reported at Dallas Love Field Airport. The force of the storm forced flight suspensions and caused delays exceeding 60 minutes. By 11:12 p.m., the line of storms stretched from Richardson to Hutchins, moving eastward at 25 miles per hour. The threat to the metropolis remained high, keeping the entire population on edge. The National Weather Service issued severe thunderstorm warnings for much of Dallas County. Cities such as Garland, Irving, Mesquite, Rowlett, Grand Prairie, and Coppell were designated as areas at immediate risk of damaging winds. Meteorological authorities warned that the gusts were intense enough to down trees, knock down power lines, and cause structural damage. Small hail was also reported in various urban areas. In Lewisville, at 10:40 p.m., confirmed gusts of 60 miles per hour slammed the area, leaving visible damage and forcing the suspension of outdoor activities. Denton and Collin counties were also severely impacted. In communities such as Corinth, Little Elm, and Salina, weather alerts blared repeatedly as hail of up to an inch accompanied the intense winds. In Prosper, at 7:23 p.m., a 40 miles per hour storm dumped half-inch hail that damaged cars and roofs. The outages began immediately. By 7:35 p.m., more than 5,400 homes in Collin County were without power. In Denton County, more than 7,000 customers were added to the list of those affected. The number of power outages increased rapidly. By 9 p.m., reports confirmed massive power outages as repair crews were barely able to begin work in dangerous conditions. At the same time, new warnings were issued for the communities of Paris, Reno, and Honey Grove. The threat remained active, with the risk of destructive gusts, hail, and frequent lightning strikes. Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport became another focus of attention. After 7 p.m., the suspension of air operations caused passenger congestion at the terminals. Safety was prioritized given the intensity of the phenomenon. Roads were not spared either. In Dallas and Fort Worth, poor visibility and sudden flooding caused accidents and forced many drivers to stop in the middle of the road. Emergency services responded to multiple reports of downed trees and damage to vehicles due to hail. In residential neighborhoods, loose branches blocked streets and damaged power lines. On social media, residents documented the magnitude of the phenomenon with videos and images. Skies illuminated by constant lightning and strong gusts of wind became a digital trend. The sound of thunder rumbled incessantly for hours, while lightning flashed across the horizon. The atmosphere was marked by a natural spectacle as fascinating as it was dangerous. The cold front continued to fuel the storm's energy. Meteorologists confirmed that electrical activity and winds showed no signs of weakening through midnight. The most intense gusts maintained the risk of causing more power outages. Weakened trees and power poles remained vulnerable with each onslaught of the storm. Puddles began to multiply on main avenues in Dallas and Fort Worth. Vehicles were trapped in low-lying areas, complicating nighttime travel. Rural communities north and northeast of the metropolitan area remained under warning. In counties like Grayson, Hunt, and Fannin, residents were urged to stay indoors.
Boy, that is stiff.
Oh my god. Oh my.
The storm's electrical activity was constant. Lightning struck without interruption, illuminating the blackened sky with white flashes, a reminder of nature's power. Wind, however, was the most dangerous threat. Even without large hail, gusts of up to 60 miles per hour could wreak havoc on infrastructure and poorly reinforced homes. Meteorologists confirmed that the cold front would continue to move southeast through the early morning. The storm system maintained its strength, and the threat of additional damage remained.